You're listening to this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. It would greatly benefit the show.
Remember, we got no fucking sound guy.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do our fucking scene, and I think it was Mike's uncles. It was at their farm or whoever.
Yeah.
They pulled their fucking four-wheelers out of the garage, started driving around the garage while we're trying to shoot. And I'm like, you guys are not getting audio right now. You can't. Like, you're not going to be able to explain away that four-wheelers driving around.
It was bad enough that I had to film and try to do audio at the same time.
I watched.
Can I try a drink that you offered earlier? I don't care what it is.
You want a tobacco old-fashioned?
Tobacco old-fashioned, please. Yeah. I want to...
Anybody else? You guys want to do some cocaine? I mean, we can do some cocaine. Yeah. I mean, I got blow. I got a bag full of blow right here.
That's not blow.
I know. PBW. I did that on New Year's too. I had friends over, Mary and PJ. Mary from 11 Wells and her boyfriend PJ, who worked for Summit. And I'm like, hey, it'd be fun if we had some blow. And PJ's like, yeah, dude, it'd be great. I'm like, hold on. I went upstairs, grabbed some flour, put it in the baggie, brought it down here. And they knew right away. It's like, that's not cocaine. I'm like, it'd be funny if it was. I spread it out on the bar. And there's a picture of me that will never be seen of flour across my mustache and nose and a bunch of flour spread out before me. And I'm laughing my ass off hysterically.
Hello and welcome to Movie Bears with the Farx brothers. I'm Kirk.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Nick.
And we're here with actor, producer, writer, and tour guide, Jimmy Keebs. This is the interview segment.
Well, we were talking about Rise Against the Fall because that's where Nick and Jimmy first met. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so. Like, I knew your name. I knew you because, I mean, you're Jimmy fucking Keebs. But
MCTC alums?
Yeah, you go to MCTC?
I did. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
When were you there?
07, 09.
Oh, okay. Well, I was 09. Well, not counting the week in 03.
Okay.
I was there 09 through 11.
You're kind of like the Godfather
so
part
you were there with all the boys like Karsco and and Cousins and
Anthony Cousins of Frogman and Frogman 2: The Return.
Yes,
yeah,
I
that's
love
so.
Cousins.
Yeah.
I just worked with him back in February.
On Frogman?
No, something else.
I think some of them were in there. So the way it worked back then, like you could do your 2 years, right? And then you could do the first, they had 4 tracks, right? 4 majors. And the first year was the same for everything. And the second year was almost the same for other than a few classes. So people would come back for like a third year and just do the classes for the other track.
Yeah.
Just have like 3 classes or something. So there were people I didn't meet till my second year because they were doing their second year or there might be their third second year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's when I think I met like Karsco, and I think I met Cousins like right off the bat.
Who's Karsco?
John Karsco? Well, he works with Cousins a lot. He co-wrote Frogman, I think, right?
Yeah, he did co-write Frogman, I believe. And I think even Rise Against the Fall, maybe. Did he write that? Or
I thought Mike Borka just kind of wrote that all on his own.
Okay, could have been Borka.
But
I met Borka at MCT, well, not through MCT. Well, I met him through Brandon Van Vliet.
Yeah.
I've heard that name. I'm friends with that guy on Facebook. Does he live here anymore, or is he in LA?
No. He's way up in Nisswa, Minnesota.
Nisswa?
Yes, that's where he's from. He moved back from LA and moved to Nisswa and got out of the film business.
Dang,
okay.
Still a really good friend of mine.
he was in Sully.
Yeah, goddamn.
He was?
When I watched Sully, the movie about the 2009 Miracle on the Hudson, the plane crash.
Oh yeah, like
everybody survived.
The predecessor to the Miracle over the Mojave. If you've seen the rehearsal season 2.
So you watch that movie. The second I see his face in the movie, I'm like, I fucking want this plane to crash so bad.
Damn.
Like, no survivors. Like, just fucking put it down. End that face. No, he's one of my best friends.
And you guys were all at MCTC in 2007 and 2009, and then
Brandon wasn't. I met Brandon the week after I started at MCTC. He was. I recorded live bands back in the day. I I go out and film bands.
This is in the late 2000s.
Yeah, this is 2007. So I had my my Sony High 8 video camera, and I filmed a band in particular. I was their guy for all their shows.
What's this band?
It was called Asteria, Aestyria.
Wow, all right.
Asteria.
Yes. And one day I show up, and I'm like, all right, dude, getting ready to film your set. Like, oh, we brought another guy. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm your guy. No. We brought another guy. You can help him. I don't want to fucking help him. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't want to help this guy. Just go meet him. Like, I don't want to meet him. Then I go over and meet him. This guy is like fucking drinking coffee at a show. I'm like, who the fucking, you drinking coffee at a show? Like, what are you doing? But he has my dream camera at the time, the Canon XL2.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
big shoulder mounted thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it
So
was.
we're talking 2008, 2009, the Canon
2007, 8, yeah.
XL2.
Yep. So I'm like, dude, I love your camera. Like, fucking, that's what I want to fucking have one day. He's like, dude, you want to use it tonight? I'm like, I'm good with my fucking Sony. I'm gonna be good. We shoot the show. They cut a video together. The band covered a Michael Jackson song,
Which is?
Beat It. They covered Beat It. And I watched them cut this video together. I'm like, okay, I like this. And all of a sudden, Brandon starts calling me out to other gigs. So I start filming other shit for him. And I'm still in film school, like trying to learn film school. But you went to MCTC, it's like, it's a lot of editing. You know, like, dude, I don't care. I want to learn how to direct. I want to learn how to light. And there were none of that. So
Wait, you guys didn't learn how to light, like do 3-point lighting and practice that in
No.
MCTC?
in my day, we did not.
In your day?
We had one lighting class the
Wow,
entire time.
The entire time. That's crazy. Okay.
I think it changed right in 2008 or 9 where like my major was editing anyway, so I didn't get like there were classes I never took that would have taught more about lighting, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I thought right when I came in they were revamping the whole program to like the specific, like here's cinematography, here's editing, here's producing, directing, and here's screenwriting. So I would hope with the new setup that people actually learn how to light, especially if they were majoring in cinematography.
Yeah.
I can say I never really got much either, but then again I was not majoring in cinematography either, so I don't know.
It kind of sucked.
Wait, so Nick, you went to MCTC for like a week in 2003 and then left for 6 years, came back.
Still shooting film. Well, your first project is going to be 5 minutes. You're shooting it on film and it's going to cost like $1,000 to develop the fucking film.
In $2003.
In 2003, yeah.
And $1,000 is what we've spent on the Z-Fest before and gotten away with.
Wait, was that on you to pay that $1,000?
Yeah, that was not part of your tuition. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God. So I dropped out then, and I'm like, I bought a DVX 100 in the meantime and made shit on that, and then went back when they were digital. Yeah.
And you moved to Roseville in 2005, Jimmy, and then it took you 2 attempts to get into MCTC. You got in 2007.
We do our
Somebody did
research.
Research. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yes.
So it's just funny to me
attempts.
that you both had 2 fucking attempts at MCTC, which is, and I'm not saying this in any sort of derisive way, it's a community college that teaches you a trade.
Yep.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, they did not like my first essay.
They didn't like your first essay?
I had to write an essay to get in. And so I had to write a second essay that Mary, my friend Mary, who...
Mary is, what's Mary's?
So Mary used to be the cocktail room manager at 11 Wells. And she kind of helps me out here at the bar, my own private bar.
Wait, why do you need help at your own private bar in your basement?
Because I don't bartend.
I like how you're not a historian, you're a tour guide. You're not a director, but sometimes a writer, definitely an actor, sometimes a producer.
And not a bartender.
Not a bartender, own a bar, work at a bar as a tour guide.
Yes.
And you're not a brewer.
I'm not a brewer.
I think
I
it's,
used to be a brewer.
you used to be a brewer?
I used to be a home brewer until I found out that my friends make much better beer than I do, and I don't have to turn on the stove. So
Why was MCTC so attractive to you both? Like, why is this the hot girl
I
now?
heard through a coworker that it was the best film school you could go to in the Midwest.
Oh,
A guy that I knew, he went there in like 2000, 2001. He's from my hometown. And you're like, dude, you got to go here. This is where
Pine City.
Yes,
Just in every
you're
second
gonna
there,
go
that's it.
here, and you're gonna learn everything. You're gonna become a director or this or that. So I go. I learned editing for 3 semesters with screenwriting. I'm like, okay, when do I get to learn directing? When do I get to learn lighting? Like, you talk about light meters, but when do we get to put this into practice? And there was one class with Adam Olson. We got to applaud Adam Olson.
Adam Olson was teaching back then?
Yes.
I had him as a sound design, sound for picture teacher, never as cinematography class. But I liked Adam Olson.
He taught sound too, yep.
Yeah, Adam Olson's cool.
And he still didn't get nominated for
Yeah.
cinematography at Z-Fest this year.
And
which is
there was a guy
bullshit.
named Bill Cruz that taught production management. That class, like, holy shit, dude. I learned so much in that class about running a production. Like, I thanked him.
Tell me
after
2
the class.
things.
All I know is he taught me about money in filmmaking.
There isn't any.
At
There
least
is,
for
the money that
and
goes
how to
in.
budget that money, you know?
The money that goes in, none comes out, but a lot goes in.
Yeah.
Well, we've talked a lot about soft equity. Kirk, Farx, and I, with our other writing partner on a different project, and how to utilize that. I completely understand that you have to look at, hey, this thing is going to cost $3,000. Here's how much goes to the cast. Here's how much goes to post-production.
Yes.
Here's how much, and you have to look at it as a percentage. James Gunn, who's got a Superman movie coming out tomorrow, said you spend half the budget on the first 2 acts, so the first 75% of the movie, and then you spend the last half of the budget on the 3rd act, the last 25% of the movie.
Yeah, but does he talk about it transferring to like indie scene and all? I know he's a big time Hollywood guy.
He was a trauma filmmaker, sir.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, back
Oh,
when these
okay.
guys were going to MCTC.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Hmm.
That was right after he'd written the Scooby-Doo movie, so I'm not sure he was doing trauma. as
Well,
then.
he did Trauma before. Is it Trauma or Trauma?
Trauma.
It is Trauma. Okay. And then he
No trauma.
wrote Dawn of the Dead, the 2004, and then
For
Scooby-Doo
Zack
movies.
Snyder.
Yeah.
That's 2004, you're
Yeah,
right. And
the 2004.
as you've already heard in the non-spoiler segment, Jimmy Keebs has a relationship with the 1978 Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's got the videotape from the Pine City rental store that him and all of his friends. You weren't here for that segment, as people will find out or don't. I don't care. And he's got the original VHS because he had checked it out back in the mid 2000s, right before the store closed forever.
So like the original first release VHS copy.
Probably.
you mean? Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have it.
Oh, wow.
He's
in
got
the
a plan
plastic
for it too.
case upstairs.
Oh, like the video store case.
Yeah, the video store case. I have it upstairs.
That's cool.
And yeah, so going back to like my roots. So I started MCTC. A week later, I meet Brandon Van Vliet. That summer, he shoots his first feature
Which is
called Trust Me.
Trust Me.
Yes, Trust Me.
And this is 2007.
Yes. So I'm one of the camera guys on that film,
What are you shooting on?
my XL2. Because I bought an XL2
Oh.
right after I met him. I bought one. So I had my XL2. Also in that film, I recorded sound for the first time. Never
Oh.
done sound.
Mhm.
If you guys don't know, I'm a little hard of hearing.
What?
Yeah, it sucks. So they had me recording sound. Never recorded sound ever. Hey, are you picking up the airplane? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. I can't tell you. We shot that film for a few weeks. I eventually left the production, not because I had other shit to do or whatever. I came back. They were still filming in the winter, that winter of 2007. And Brandon gets hold of me. He's like, I have something for you. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I have a part for you. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not an actor. I don't act.
Mhm.
No. You're perfect for this. So he has me act for the first time. And that first shot that we filmed was a close-up on me. And you can see my eyes get really big when I realize, holy fuck, the camera's on me and I got to remember my lines right now. I got to say my line.
How many lines did you have?
Like 2 or 3. Not a lot, but it was like so intimidating, like to have a camera right here. And
For the audience, you held your hand about 6 inches from your face.
yes, like it was really close. And I think the actress might have been to go back to Goodfellas, might have been Nicholas Pileggi's niece.
Nicholas
Wow.
Pileggi's niece was hanging out in Minnesota.
Yes, I
Was she
think
cute
that,
back then, or this
What?
is 18 years ago. I don't know. Who
Yeah,
cares? Whatever.
I think it was his niece on set playing this role, and I did my lines, and I did okay, and I'm like, all right, fuck, I don't have to do that ever again. But after that, like, okay, they keep putting me in shit, and all right, now I'm an actor. I don't want to be an actor, and it just kind of progresses from there.
No
I mean-
offense. I don't think you're an actor. I think you're a character. Sorry, my brother.
I'm a character actor. I would totally
Yeah.
say that.
I mean, even for Z-Fest, you were a quote-unquote prop, right?
I'm
For
a-
No, he was
Prompt.
a constant. Prompt. Excuse
prompt.
me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
not prop. Prompt. Yeah, for Z-Fest, because they had to have your name or you in their
Yeah.
short film.
Are
Yeah.
you willing to be a prop?
As long as I'm not a fucking dead body, yes.
What? I mean, technically, you were in a dead body in Jeopardy, weren't you? Because
I was a dead body in that one. And
Kirk
a few
worked
other,
on that one.
and even going back to like helping out with the MCTC films, I played a dead body in one of those too.
Mm.
Where I'm like, dude, you guys could have just got a dummy. You did not need me here laying in the snow for 6 hours.
Dang. All right.
What was the last MCTC movie that you worked on?
God, I can't even remember.
Is long enough ago where it's not.
Yeah, I
okay.
More than 10 years?
way more than that.
Okay.
Way more than 15 years?
Probably 15 years.
Because I've seen some stuff of theirs in the last 5 years, and I feel like they've come a long way. They've revamped the program again, and I feel
Yeah.
like their
It was
output
an
is
ice
better.
western.
An ice western?
It was an ice western. So it
Oh,
was
like the
in fucking
Detroit
snow.
movie.
Yeah,
from
it,
John
was,
Singleton.
it was in the snow. I forgot who directed it. I think Nate Timashek was in it because he was in fucking everything those guys did
Yeah.
at MCTC. Rightfully so. I love the guy. So he does one of the stars of Frogman too. So
yeah.
Was that filmed here? Is that a local indie film?
which one?
Frogman.
Yes.
Returns.
Yeah. I think it takes place in Ohio, but they filmed it here.
Well, they filmed some parts. There's a lot of local folks. And then they just filmed the sequel
Yeah.
nearby, not in Minnesota. But
Yeah, I
think-
wanted to, like, I told cousin, like, I want to go, I just want to come over and, like, visit the set and, like, say hi. He's like, yeah, dude, just let me know. And I fucking didn't do it. So,
Dude.
yeah, I know. I'm like, I just want to come over and say hi, you know. Our craft services, that's all I want to do.
You want to eat the food.
Yeah, I'm just going to come over, eat your food, tell you how to do your job. If you're the director, I'm going to tell you how to do your job.
So I've just figured out, doing the math here, that you came out of MCTC the first year that Z-Fest started, because it would have been 2009, 2010. And Z-Fest and this is rudimentary, but it's always fun to hear the guest describe it. How would you today describe Z-Fest, Jimmy fucking Keebs?
Oh my God. This last year, the quality of the projects, wow, through the roof, amazed.
I know you're from Minnesota because you say rough, but please continue.
Yes. I came to Z-Fest in Z-Fest 4. Z-Fest 4, I produced a music video with a friend of mine that won Best Music Video that year. We got a bottle of Two Gingers whiskey, I think, for winning. And it was well before the awards thing. Like, it was all at the theaters at MOA. And we won. There's no big celebration. It was all like, they just counted down the top 10 and they got a bottle of whiskey or award. So we won Best Music Video. And afterward, we went to the cantina.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah.
Your story here is going to be that you're hanging out with your team. And then you're like, hey, we should go talk to some of the other teams.
Yeah.
And this is something that I think is so fucking important. So you go and you hang out with Ryan Becken. Ryan Becken puts you in a 45-minute short after he steps on your foot. And the thing that you understood at that time in, I think this would have been 2013.
Yeah.
So Obama era, second term, right after Occupy Wall Street. You're going, you know what we got to do? Network. And that's how you get in with the Ryan Becken crew.
Yeah.
That was where the story was going. Cantina is no longer open. And it's been like 5 Z-Fests since
Yeah.
it's been open.
Because, I mean, I knew that from working with everybody else over the years. You know, you got to go to talk to people. What are you doing? Why are you sitting here? So I go start talking to people. I talked to other teams as well before Beckon. And I talked to Ryan, and he did step on my foot. And I started talking to him, like, dude, I loved your film. And you're like, we might have something for you in the fall. And I'm like, okay, cute, whatever. They send me the script. And I'm like, reading it, going, this Jimmy guy, because the character's named Jimmy. I'm like, this Jimmy guy's a nerd, dude. I'm not really a nerd.
What do you have against nerds? What is a nerd?
Have you seen Revenge of the Nerds? I'm a fucking alpha beta, dude. Like, I'll pound nerds all day.
It's not okay to be a nerd. People need to learn that it's not okay to be a freshman.
I'm an ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay.
I want nerd blood right now. You got nerds? Like, I'll pound you. This guy, he's kind of nerdy. And I'm like, dude, I'm not that guy. Can we change the character name? And his writer, friend, producer, Brian Turk's like, dude, if you get the part, maybe we'll change the name. I'm like, okay. I'm the only guy that auditions because I'm the only person in mind, I think. And I auditioned with other people, other female leads. And the other female lead was Carrie Ann Craighead, who I'd worked with on Problem Solving the Republic, the movie I starred in the year before. And we already...
On what was that? That wasn't a Z-Fest, that was a
feature.
That was a feature? You were in a feature?
Yes, I starred in a feature.
You starred in a feature in 2012?
Yes. And we already had chemistry. We already knew each other, so it's like very easy for us to work together. So she was immediately cast. Like we were it. And that fall, that October 1st, we started shooting. I know it was October 1st because I was moving into my new apartment the same day. And Punavith Coy, a friend of mine who now lives in LA, he was in the film. We worked together on set. He came back to my old house. We loaded up a bunch of my stuff in his car and then in my car. And we drove to my apartment. He helped me move. After shooting for hours that day, he helped me move. Very nice.
Are you guys still friends?
We're still friends. I've not seen Coy in a few years because he's in LA. I'm here. But yeah, we're still friends.
It's 12 years ago. What happens over the last, no, don't summarize the last 12 years.
I could.
What do you, please?
Oh, the last 12 years of, in the last 12 years, like my initial crew stopped making features. They moved to LA. They tried to make it in LA. They didn't really get much traction out there. I started working with Ryan Beckon and those guys on Z-Fest. I also stopped really caring about making it. I started, I have a full-time job. I'm happy. So I let, just kind of like, hey, you got something for me? I'll come do it. I'm not going to audition for anything. I don't care. That's kind of been the last 12 years.
You had a full-time job before you went to MCTC. And you hadn't thought about going to college. How many years were there between being out of high school and going to MCTC?
6 years. No, 7 years. 7 years.
Well, I'm curious, how did you become a prompt in Z-Fest? How did that happen?
That was a funny story. So it was the initial screenings, Z-Fest, I think it was 22. I show up to the initial screenings, and I'm talking to Brian McDonald, who fucking...
Mr. Z-Fest?
Yes.
We're supposed to have him on at some point. Ryan's been on the show. He told us to have him on.
Yeah, I love Brian to death. He tells me, he's like, hey, they want me to be the prop next year.
They wanted Brian to be?
Yeah.
See, that's a good use of where he is and what he does.
And he's like, I don't want to do it.
Oh.
He's like, it'd be funnier if it was you. And I'm like, I'm going to agree. He's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to Adam. Adam Colt. So I go talk to Adam Colt. And about, I don't know, half hour later, he comes back. He's like, dude, you are going to be the control element for next year. I'm like, all right. Funny. That's a funny joke. Ha, ha, ha. We're all going to laugh about it. Adam is pointing me out that night to everybody going, he's a control element for next year. I'm like, this is a great joke. It's great. We're keeping it going. It wasn't until after Z-Fest that year that they post a picture of me in the Z-Fest Facebook group. And it was like not even a picture I approved of. It was like I'm unshaven, hair not cut. And I'm kind of looking over my shoulder And I saw the post. I'm like, wait, did I die?
Yeah.
I died, right? Like, this
Yeah,
is
this
the
isn't real.
memoriam post. Like, they're gonna write that I died right now.
There's a picture of you. I've got a sticker of you on the back of my phone that I'm
Yes,
breaking up. It's not this picture?
it is not that picture.
Okay.
No, it's a real life picture of me unshaven and unkempt, and they're like, he's the control element, and it's like, fuck, dude, I gotta really do this. Okay, all right. So let's see how this year goes. And it's quiet for about 5 months. Like, okay, don't hear anything. I'm out at some other Z-Fest events. You know, I think there's like the Z-Fest, like the long cut thing at Woodbury Theaters.
Well, I mean, that's not an official event. That's just
Yeah,
an
yeah, but
auxiliary event.
I
But
go
yes.
to that, and I meet some other teams that are like, yeah, who's the control element? What's the control element this year? Like, oh, it's Jimmy Keebs. And I'm standing there going, they're like, who's Jimmy Keebs? I'm like, it's me. Oh, we're not going to use you. I'm like, oh, fuck, I wouldn't either. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, don't.
That might have been me. I was definitely in that conversation because I now thinking about it, was in that extended cut of that year because that was the Puppet King year. You were there. Maybe you were. Actually, Nick was not there. I can't remember if Kirk was there. But I was there for that because I remember the evening you were named the control element.
Yes.
And I'm pro.
Thank you. I'm still against. Like, what are you doing? Making a human being be your thing?
It's a 10 plus year event that's been going for a while, and you embody. So we started with Nick's recollection of you on Rise Against the Fall, and we did not tell that story. Think of a better version of the story you guys told off mic before I pivot to that. But I remember running into you at Scream It Off Screen because you and I were sitting in the back, and I was like, well, I can't talk to Jimmy Keebs. He's in the cool kids club.
Oh, God.
I'm not in the cool kids club yet. I'm just a freshman in Z-Fest. But Scream It Off Screen is like, they don't have Z-Fest hierarchy. It's not high school with the same, cool kid tables. You know what?
I mean, it's kind of like high school.
Everything's like high school. High school never.
Did you come up and talk to me?
You and I were sitting next to each other.
Where were we sitting at?
Near or next to each other.
Oh, my God. How drunk was I?
I am not
Did
an
I
arbiter.
try to fight you?
Whoa, all right.
No, I'm pretty agreeable in person. I like to think.
But I mean, I'll look for a reason.
No, it was cool. It was actually fun, and I was like, oh, Jimmy Keebs is a cool guy. All these guys are cool guys. What am I doing? Like, thinking this is like high school, and like, there's cool. Like, I started talking to Becken around the same time as I sat near you at Scream It Off Screen.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah,
I'll
everyone's
beat him up,
trying
beat
to
him up.
fight Beckett, obviously. He's not coaching football anymore for kids, so he's looking for a fight. Tell that Rise Against the Fall story, you guys.
Oh, my God. So, Rise Against the Fall, I got brought in as not an extra. I won't call myself an extra. Featured non-speaking role, maybe. I'm going to play henchman. Me and Landon Banks. Me and Landon Banks have been in so much shit together.
Lana Banks.
Yeah, Landon Banks.
Landon Banks.
Oh, Landon. I know that guy.
Yeah.
He's friends with
I
our friends.
adore Landon. Actually, him and his husband, it's their anniversary today.
Hey, happy anniversary, Landon Banks.
Yeah, him and Tim. Happy anniversary. Like, fucking great dudes.
This will be out in a couple weeks, Landon. Sorry
And,
you're not getting this.
You referenced him in Elliot Graber's podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's him and him. I interviewed with him and Elliot.
Graber.
So we show up to this farm out in the middle of nowhere. Can't remember where it was.
Minnesota?
Usually when I show up on a set, there's somebody there to greet me, tell me where to go.
Suck your dick.
So I don't know where to go. I walk into the house going, hey, maybe this is where, the production area is, and I'm going to see what's going on. I walk in on a family having dinner.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, oh, hey,
Can I have
is
some?
there a movie shooting here? Have you heard of a movie? Like, you know what a movie is. Yeah, they're all in the garage.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to go to the garage.
What year is this? Just for everyone.
What year was it?
This would have been, well, I feel like
2013?
you came on in the last year. Like this was
2016?
a 3-year shoot.
Yeah.
Damn.
2017, I
Wow.
think, was when we shot all the. Well, I remember being at that farm in 2015, and the very first 2 weekends we shot, but not for
It
scenes
might have
that you
been
were in.
15.
Maybe it was, but like
17, I would have been too busy at the brewery.
This is 8 to 10 years ago.
17.
cool.
I know 17 was when we shot the climax where we're on someone else's. We're in someone else's backyard, not on a farm, but in like near Prior Lake, where you get shot. where
Okay,
you
maybe
you all
it
get
was
blown
17
away.
because that's how. So we shot at the farm.
Wait, spoiler for Rise Against the Fall. Jimmy
Oops.
gets shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Well,
so
okay,
does
still go
Landon
find
Banks.
So-
Rise Against the Fall wherever it's at. And
It was in
purchase it.
Walmart for a while.
Oh, yeah, Walmart.
He was in Walmart for a while.
Yeah, I've been in Walmart. I've been on Netflix. You know, I'm a big deal, guys.
You're like a Goodfellas person.
Yeah, I show up and it's in this fucking dirty garage, and I'm like, okay, there's nobody else around. Like it's you guys and the actors. Okay, not what I'm used to, but okay, we know we got our marching order. We know what we're gonna do, and me and Landon, we just get to play. Like we get to play around. We're henchmen. We get to torture. I get to torture Mike. Landon gets to torture. Forget her name.
Abby Aerosmith is getting tortured by Landon, who's
Yes.
got his
And I'm
third anniversary
torturing
with his
Mike,
husband
which-
today. Okay.
I'm gonna hand it to Mike. I owe Mike a lot.
Mike Borka.
Yeah, Mike Borka, my MCTC days. He was the only actor I knew.
He wasn't at MCTC, he was an actor?
He was an actor, and I would cast him in all my MCTC projects, including my final project. He starred in my capstone that nobody will ever fucking see
Why is that?
because it's so bad. It's so bad. My aunt and uncle made me watch it on Easter.
Whoa.
This
I-
past Easter, or?
Yeah, this past Easter, I went to their house, and they introduced me to a cousin who I had never met. I'm like, oh, hey, we have your movie on DVD. We're going to watch it. And I'm like, no, let's not do that. That is a horrible idea. I actually had Mary, who bartends here, in it. So we watch it, and I'm like, oh, this is so bad. But I think back, I'm like, I owe Mike. So, yeah, it was natural that I came out for Rise Against the Fall in that dirty garage where we tortured Mike and Abby. And then I'm thinking, okay, we get done with the torture scene, or, you know, we're done. But they're like, no, we got to make sure the garage looks like it's on fire. We got to wait for the sun down. And then we're going to set a fire and make it look like it's on fire. Then we're going to Prior Lake.
Yeah, that's what it was all on the same night. We
Yeah,
went
it's all
from
the same
the
night.
farm out to the house on Prior Lake.
How
Yeah.
far from Prior Lake were you?
I feel like the farm was like if you take Highway 13 south from like Savage, Prior Lake, you know, that area, and then you take a turn off one of those roads and you just go way the fuck down, like veer down. That's where it was. That's what I think it was. It was
felt
way
like a
out of the
long
way. Yeah.
No craft services.
Yeah.
No bottle of water.
Yeah.
Wow.
What
Not even
annoying.
water? Oh,
But we get to Prior Lake and like, okay, it's time to film our death scenes. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah, fucking kill me. Just get it over with. My character kills us. I'm like, yay, I'm fucking dead. I can leave. And I'm like, I don't know what's going to become of this. I don't know what's going on. I went to that premiere. Puttavikoi was in town for the premiere, and from LA.
LI.
Because he is in the film as well.
Puttavikoi Koi.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know who the hell is.
He actually picks me up with his mother to bring me to the premiere. And so we go to the premiere, and I'm like,
She
all
drove
right.
you or you drove her?
He drove all of us.
Cool.
We go to the movie, and I'm like, oh, well, let's see what this guy did. I sat in the garage for hours. I don't know what's gonna happen. It was one of the best movies I've ever seen locally, like on that budget, like on that small budget. Like it fit, like everything fit together. Like this is really good for the price that got paid. I was very happy with it. I would have shot it better.
Or wait, is the person who shot it in the room?
I'm right here. 99% of it. Someone shot that scene in like the
Yeah,
restaurant.
whoever shot it didn't know what he was doing. No,
There's
it
that
was
one
fucking- it
scene,
was
that
so
one
good.
day I couldn't show up for. I forget who took my camera and shot in like the restaurant or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, it was really good for the budget.
Before I wrap this up, what's your approach to networking? People have told me before approach it like it's a job? Like you want to introduce yourself, but what's your approach, the Jimmy Keebs approach?
I approach it like I want to be friends with
Oh,
everybody.
Casually?
Yeah, why not? I don't want to hang out with people that I'm not going to be friends with.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, I mean, that's fucking bullshit. Like, why do you want to hang out with people that you don't want to fucking talk to?
Right, yeah.
Like, why? That's how I approach, like, everything. Like, even Z-Fest. Why would I talk to you if I don't want to talk to you outside of Z-Fest?
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
Well, to wrap things up, this is my final question. Who would you recommend we ask to be on the podcast?
Oh, I would go Brian McDonald next for sure. Yeah, right. I mean, you guys had
Ryan.
Adam Colt. You had Ryan Becken.
Yep.
Oh my God, you guys got Brian Michael on the list because he's great.
We don't yet, but we do now. And I just emailed him in the past week.
Ryan
so.
Shadley, love Shadley. He directed Still Vengeance, which is a fake movie trailer that I started back in 2011. That is probably the thing I'm most well known for.
We got to get Ryan Shadley on to talk about Still Vengeance.
Well, I think that's a great list of names. Thank you for joining us for Movie Bears with the Farx Brothers. We'll see you on our next debate. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening. For more JK Productions, find us on Instagram at JK Productions Team and on Facebook, JK Productions MN.